magazines. That's reading material. That counts. I am not a magazine reader. I don't know how people do it. I look at the pictures. I don't really read the stuff. I also don't know the answers to the crosswords in the back. My mom used to read People, and I don't know any of those things. I also don't know a lot of the celebrities in it. I don't really stay on top of things, I guess. But my super awesome friend who lives in Oregon mailed me this, The Avengers, and look at my awesome tank that my super awesome brother got me. Like, oh look, Daniel Radcliffe is in here. It's like the perfect magazine, except he doesn't look like Harry Potter. There is a woman doing something next to him. Jessica Alba in Sin City. There you go. That's what it is. Yikes. Sin City was actually a good movie. I enjoyed it. The comic book or the graphic novel I haven't read. I should. It's on my to-read list. Anyway, I once was on a plane, and the woman on the inside of my seat sat down. It was a flight from San Francisco back to New Jersey, and she had like a big, thick magazine, the ones that cost like $10 and are like super interesting or something. I don't know. And that's all she brought with her for the plane. Was this one magazine. It's like a 5-hour flight. I had a 700-page book in my hand and about 6 books in my carry-on, just in case. I didn't even finish the 700-page book in that flight because it was slow and also I got tired. But I don't understand. I think magazines are great. They are entertaining. It's a good way to get good pictures to make collages. But, like, how can you be so interested in a magazine to keep you busy for 5 hours? I wonder why Thor isn't on the cover of this, or the Hulk. I like the Hulk. Anyway, 5 hours in one magazine. How? Okay, I was like, why didn't you bring a book? You always bring a backup book. Kids out there, what do you always do? You always bring a book. There is one person who's managed to get me to not bring a backup book. Always have a backup book. Sometimes have a backup book for your backup book. What are you doing just having a magazine? So anyway, so I'm just like, how do magazines keep you busy for that long? Tell me what you do with them. I don't understand. So I have a confession to make. Last couple of videos I've been making, I said that I was reading the third Game of Thrones. And I was. I'm no longer reading the third Game of Thrones. I'm about 500 pages, literally, I think actually 500 pages in, and then I hurt my eye, and the font was small, and there's a lot of crap going on, because you can't describe Game of Thrones in any other way than saying there's crap going on, because there's just so much shit. It's just all what. So I reread City of Bones, and look at that hunky man on the front. Ugh. Because someone I know was like, you have to reread it. You know, it's really, really good. It's one of my favorite series. And I was like, hey, you know what? I read them when I was younger. Like, why not? And so now I'm on to City of Ashes. And I am enjoying it. I think that one of the best things about this series is the humor in the verbal exchange. I hate hardcovers. I don't like them at all. I find them unyielding. I find them unyielding. The corners poke into you, and you can't wrap around nicely behind. Sure, there's good structural integrity, but it also weighs a lot more. So when you're carrying like 6 of them with you, just in case you finish one of them, it gets a little bit cumbersome. You know what? Sometimes you have to judge books by their covers, and vanity is not wrong when it comes to books. Look, I got Harry Potter stamps, but I quite like them. There's not a there is a Voldemort stamp. With the killing curse. Jeez. Whoever I mail with that stamp, know that I'm displeased with you. Also, someone pick a fight with me so I can send you a letter with the killing curse sent to you by Voldemort on the letter. Seems a bit aggressive. If I were to get a Book Kid tattoo, where would I get it? Also, what would it look like? I wonder when Better World Books is going to have another sale. This has been a whole lot of random crap because, let's face it, I have been doing virtually nothing for long enough that it's hard to start doing stuff again. But next week I'll do better. I hope. Deuces out. All coming together.